Can you believe how many takes I've done? This is probably like the 7,000th time I've been doing this. But hey guys, what's up? It's me, Katso. We're gonna be painting some skin today. This is a tutorial on painting skin. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna start off with this circle here. We're just gonna fix up that line right there. We're also gonna just drop in this green here. We're just gonna be showing you the material, like just the material way on how the skin is supposed to look. Well, not supposed to, but it in the way that I like to make the skin. So every brush that you see here is using my brush pack. Right now I'm using the airbrush in my brush pack. If you would like my brush pack, it's the third time I'm saying that, you can go ahead and leave in a comment and I'll put your name in a draw for people to get the free brush pack. Now here's another brush I like to use. It's this hard slash soft edge brush. I like it because it blends it really well. As you can see here, I'm using an add layer to make that little underglow there, or the bounce light. I'm just gonna go ahead and group these up here and just put it in that corner. So that first material is used with the airbrush and the soft hard edge brush. And right now I'm going to show you the material of a typical anime cell shading. So we're just going to use a matte multiply layer, select our base color, and paint in that shadow. And there we go, we just put those highlights in there. And there you go, that's the basic, that's basically what anime shading is. Cell shading is just hard edged and hard lighting. So now we're going to go ahead and start with our sketch to paint our skin. I'm just testing different sketch brushes here that I would want to use. These are also included in my brush pack. I just find these ones pretty nice to use because they have some nice texture to them. Alright, and we're just going to go and use a clean line art brush just so we can see our outline of the body a little bit more better. The line weight I'm using here, that'll be in a separate tutorial that I'll probably make in the future. But yeah, this is just to get the body across. I'm not really good at drawing feet, that's why she got no feet. We're going to use one of the brushes here. We're just going to go in an outline here because we're not going to paint. We're going to save time. Just take the color in the top right, press and hold it, and drop it in there so it fills the whole skin. The soft render brush is what I used. So now we're going to use the airbrush. We're going to make a new. Well, first we're going to establish where our light source is going to be coming from. So we're going to say it's going to come from the top. So now we're just going to sketch in where I think the shadow is going to be. Right, that second leg is going to be majority in shadow, majority of it. So now we're going to get another layer, put on top of that, and put it on a multiply layer. Select our base color, and then paint that in. Just like that. Not going to get much lighting. Majority of it is going to be, because the way the body is positioned, majority of it is going to be in shadow. Just cleaning it up here. So now we're going to color pick that dark shadow color, and then we're going to put another multiply layer on top of that. And then I'm just going to take the selection here because I'm going to focus on this leg first. Take my airbrush tool, and then I'm just going to lightly coat that in. Yes, I know, I've been doing in the Control Alt Delete, or in this case, undo, undo, undo. So I just made it a little bit more darker, just so I can give it some more natural look. you can use the hue, saturation, and brightness options there at the top there to play around of your colors of what you want. So now I made another layer and I made an add blend layer. I'm just going to select this whole portion of leg here. I used my soft hard edge brush, and now I'm just putting what we call a bounce light or even a backlight. So I'm going to use the blend that I use between the airbrush and the soft hard edge brush, between these two. So give it a nice balance. Looks like she's got some light coming out from under there. That looks pretty good. So now I'm just going to put in some little highlights here, just to give it some more stylization. Then I'm going to go back. I think I'm going to go back to the first blend, the multiply shadow layer that we did, and I'm just going to soften it a little bit. I'm actually going to use the smudge tool, so I think it found it a little bit more easier to do. I know I'm playing around with the hard edge brush because I wanted to try and get like a mixture between a hard edge and soft edge, which is on a separate tutorial that we're not going to get into. So I'm just going to blend here using the smudge tool with the finger at the top right. Then I'm going to use the soft hard edge brush, just get a little bit of a hard edge. So now this is where the black backlight's going to be, or the bounce light. Just give it some nice glow. And there you guys have it. There's the stylization of skin painting my way.